Welcome back, my crafty creatures. So, now that you have your dam, and you're finished what you want it to look like, you can't change it, you're done. You can right now change it, but you won't be able to change it when it's done. Alright, you got everything. I forgot what I was going to say, so don't worry about it. But you got your dam all up, it's airtight, it's packed in there. Now you're ready to do the silicone casting part. So what you'll need are some gloves. Wear gloves, wear gloves, wear gloves. Do you see how much is on there? That would have all been on my skin. And silicone's not as bad as resin. I had some chemical burns from resin because I was stupid and had just little gloves. But get gloves, get longer gloves if you can get those, ones that farmers wear around cows that go up to your shoulder. Even better. So get gloves, get clothes that you don't mind getting silicone on. I have 2 undershirts on and some boxer shorts and something to keep my hair out of my face. And part A and B, my old container died, so this is a juice container. It's not juice in there, it's silicone. Get something that you will measure your silicone in. Get something that you will pour your silicone in. As you can see, this container is much loved by both silicone and resin. It was an old cookie dough container. That's just worked really well. And then get something to stir it with. I'm using the opposite end of a foam brush that I've already used. Alright, so what you're going to do is first you're going to shake a. Camera can't really pick that up. Alright, shake it up nice and good. And yeah, lie some plastic or something down because you're gonna get silicone in there. Silicone peels right off this table, so I'm not too worried, and I'm sanding this table down anyway pretty soon. So, but lie plastic down, lie it down everywhere. I actually recommend covering your legs as well, especially for the resin. I'm going to put on long pants when it comes to the resin because I've spilled that on myself. And you know what, if you're a klutzy, clumsy person, then put plastic over your pants too, because it seeps through jeans and it burns in the long run. Okay, so I have my little cup. This is one of those, you get them on other 25-cent machines. You get the prizes, and I find they work really well. Oh, that's not mixed up near enough. It's been sitting for a while. I haven't done this in a bit. I'm going to put this over here. Yeah, so it's really important that it's mixed up, or it just won't work. And you don't want that. And I got these from an online source. It was a little pricey, but they do last. And it's pretty good silicone. Only have to do a couple layers. Alright, let's see if this is mixed up enough. Oh no, I didn't know it could separate like that. Okay, so I'm just using this. You can use whatever you want. You can use a measuring cup if you're all fancy. I wouldn't use anything that you also eat out of, though. Okay, so I'm just pouring it in there. There's some of the gross stuff in with it. So. Alright, and then I'm pouring it into my big thing. And I'm recapping the one that I just used because I have knocked these over before. And a disaster has barely been averted. So, recap it. Get your other one. I just spilled some on my leg. Shake a, shake a, shake a. And I find that the bluer of the two, and this is the greener of the two, the bluer does not like to dry on its own, the green does. I don't know if that'll ever help you, but greener is thicker too. The other one poured almost like water. This one's more like melted silly putty. It was a really good comparison, wasn't it? Alright, so so I'm just pouring it in there. Forgot the consistency of this stuff. It's kind of gross. Recap it. Put it over somewhere else. And you can see they don't mix together on their own. So mix them nice. Mix them all up and nice. And you don't have to do anything to your clay to prepare it. Your clay can take it like a man, right on the face of the top part of it, not the face of it. And that sounded worse than it was supposed to. I do apologize. But you can just pour the stuff directly onto the clay. Okay, so now it's mixed, and it's kind of well, it's kind of a mixture of the colors. It's almost aquamarine, but not quite. Blue-green, I guess. And I'm just gonna go ahead and start dolloping it on this. Just pour it straight on the clay. I don't use any sort of release agent. I guess you can, but it peels right off the clay. It would be a waste of money to get some release agent. And it gets kind of messy, and it'll dribble. It's not too thick that it won't just kind of run. You see? Can you see that pretty well? And do you see why we need our dam? Because it's going to run off this side, and the dam's going to stop it from going everywhere. So I'm just going to do a nice even coating, and this stuff takes 3 hours to dry, to cure. Feels so scientific. To cure, so, you know, put a good movie on, find something else to do. I'm going to be moving around furniture and trying to fit everything in this tiny little apartment. I got some furniture today. I'm very excited. And you might get bubbles. Just pop them. You don't need to use a brush to brush it on, because you'll just ruin your brush. I don't know if other people use a brush, but you can't wash that stuff out. So yeah, you just want to get a nice even coat. Make sure you get all the edges. Make sure there are no real weak spots. But I'm going to be spending time mixing up more silicone, because that wasn't enough. It's always less than you think it is. But my next video, I'll do another layer. I guess, no, you don't want to see that. No one wants to see that. I will come back and show you what to do after all your silicone. But make sure you get it all over. This is not done. See those clay bits there? You want to get good covering of it. And it's pretty fun. I don't know. I have fun. If you're not having fun, you're doing something wrong. But, alright, so next time I see you guys, you will see this covered and cured of its ailments, and me wearing more protective clothing against, well, no, you won't see the resin quite yet, will you? Yes, you will. So me wearing more protective clothing. Again, wear stuff you don't care if you get silicone on, like your skin. You kind of care, so cover up. Wear gloves, please. Take off your jewelry. Turn off my video because I'm now getting boring. But if you have any questions, post them in the comments. I will try my best to get back to you. I love you all. Good luck on your endeavors. If you need help with sculpting, let me know. I'm here for you.